a few months old, but you can still sort of see, like,
oh, yeah.
it was just completely full of water. And so it's heavy, but it's not difficult. There's no bark in there, or, like the way orange trees are. Very different. Yeah, they're neat. So you think like, oh, all of that for one bunch and it's done, but at the same time, it's always sending up keiki or babies.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. See?
Yes.
Oh. So if I wanted to propagate it or make more plants, I just dig this one up and I can go plant it somewhere else and it will make its own little family there.
How long does it take to get the fruit from the little
If I plant that one, in about a year, I'll have fruit. And then in about 6 months from there, the fruit will be ready. So about 18 months before I'm cutting it down. Depending on the variety, but it's kind of...
How can you replant the banana? Just by the roots?
Yep, just by taking out one of the little plants.
That's not little, that's big. I want to take one to Canada. In a Ziploc bag, no?
Cannot, they won't let you. Yeah, you could take smaller ones, but the...
If I buy anywhere online, here, I cannot take it with me?
Depends on if they need special certifications because of diseases. Like we have a disease here called banana bunchy top, and you definitely don't want to bring that anywhere where people are growing. Not that many people grow bananas.
I'm gonna go in a house just for myself.
It's you only use a very small amount. You don't want it to cause diarrhea, but yeah, it's just a flavor. They use it for cosmetics too, the oils in there. But my point in going over all of this is that this tree is very happy here. It's very suited to Hawaii. I don't think my dad even planted it. I think it was an animal that came down and probably pooped and seed was in there. You can see it grows really easily from seed. But it makes a nice shade, and the soil underneath really, stuff's been falling here for years, so it's really nice and has a lot of compost in there.
So the seed comes from the flowers?
Yep. The flowers, and then it will create these fruit, and then the fruit fall, and then eventually they decompose in the seeds inside of it.
Does the flower smell?
I think that's what we're smelling. Oh. You can try if you can find some.
Can I pick a little flower or no?
Sure, if you can reach it, I'll go for it.
Come over here.
And it's a Hawaii state tree.
What do you call this again?
Ready?
So here's David trying to pick. Wow, that's cute.
You're doing much better than I just tried.
Yeah, pick the whole thing.
I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to.
So it's the one that is wide or the one that is closed?
Oh, okay.
That one.
Yeah, I
What
just
do you
got
mean?
the common lore. I don't have the details like you have.
Good stuff to know. But I planted these guys underneath it because they're really happy in this type of environment. They're migratory plants. So in the rainforest, they like to grow
No, the whole thing.
plants. Do you guys know what these are?
Coffee.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
They're babies.
She knows coffee.
Yeah.
And do you get coffee beans?
We did get the first harvest from them this year. It's finished already, but
It's in the winter, right? They
So,
flower.
Siddharth, this is coffee.
Do they?
Is this coffee?
Just finished. Yep.
Yeah.
Grow them under all the shade trees.
I do.
I love
And
this
we'll
plant.
see some in the other
Yeah,
fields.
take a picture of
Sometimes I
Very
put
nice.
them next to a tree that's big for the shade, and sometimes another tree grows next to them and I don't cut it down because I allow the shade to grow. And then once these get bigger and they can handle more sun, I'll just chop this tree down because it's a dime a dozen. I can plant it again somewhere else, and then they'll be ready to really get the full sunlight and get more production.
So they'll
like
get...
some shade.
They like it in the beginning especially.
Oh.
Yeah, when they're younger.
So they have flowers and then...
Yeah, we might see some flowers in the
Like
other field. I
this,
see
yeah.
buds coming here, little tiny flower buds. But the flowers smell so nice from the coffee plant. So like jasmine.
And are you going to let these grow tall, or are you going to keep them small?
I let them grow big and then I pop them back and then let them grow big again. So it's kind of this is an example of one method of pruning it. So we cut back all the stems with the exception of these three. So we'll let these three grow, and then next year we'll cut all these three off and let the new ones that came up grow.
Oh.
You see those short ones over there?
Yeah.
Those two? That's another method. So last year I just chopped the whole thing, completely bald, and let them come up. They didn't fruit this last year, but next year they'll fruit and they'll be really, really happy and easy to pick.
Wow.
So a few different ways to kind of handle
That's
them.
So are you
amazing.
still planting coffee trees?
Here and there.
And
It's
where
not
do you
really.
get the stock?
We just plant it from seed.
From seed.
Very easy. Yeah, they grow. I mean, look, you can see they grow themselves.
Well, this one, how old? This one's got to be quite old, right? With a trunk that thick?
Yeah, I would
Like
say.
40 years old?
Oh no. I would maximum 10, probably less. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they grow pretty quickly.
So here are some more coconuts. Are you trying to get those too?
Some of them you can see here.
Oh, I see.
See the
We sell
coconut.
sprouted coconuts. They're a delicacy. They have this part on the inside, the sprouted part, the endosperm. It's kind of like angel food cake or like cotton candy. It's like fluffy, kind of. Really interesting. But this
Yeah,
field
they're
is
cute.
sort of my dad's tester. We call it the avocados field, although we only have now 3 avocados left because we killed them all.
Oh,
Is this
how
big?
come?
Avocados are difficult in our soil.
Is this
Figs, yep. So some figs.
Oh, so this is a fig tree? Too
I
bad
have
there's
some more
no.
coffee, and this is one where I let this was a weed. This is a guava tree that a bird planted. Grew right next to the coffee plant, but I just let it grow big and I chop it back. You can see I
Yeah.
chopped it quite a bit back a couple years ago.
This is
and
good for
Just a little
diarrhea.
bit of shade for those guys.
If you have diarrhea, this is good.
That is a plant called jaguar cacao or macambo. It makes like a white chocolate, sort of.
Mm.
Yeah, it's still young, so that's why I have it in a cage like that. It's very sensitive to the wind.
You say it makes a white.
Oh, this is so
So
wow.
it's related to this plant. You
Wow.
can see some of the fruit in
Yeah,
here.
I like that.
Speaking of chocolate,
Oh, cacao. What do you call cacao?
Aren't they great?
so this is about the size that they'll get when they're ready to be picked.
Oh,
Oh wow,
What is it?
Cacao.
This
cacao.
is cacao chocolate. But
Wow.
it's not. I know it's ready when if I scratch it with my thumb if it's orange instead of green. So this one's still not ready yet, even though it's the right size. But you can see there's lots of other ones coming in still.
And do they sometimes get yellow and green?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You said those are kumquats, yeah?
Nope, loquat.
Loquat.
Different, yeah.
Loquat, not
So
kumquat.
this is the loquat. This one will be good. It will be a little bit sour. They're one of my
So David
favorites,
picked
but
this
they're
one.
also one of the birds' favorites.
On the farm.
They're a farm.
Oh, we have to eat now, I guess.
Neck, it's all
So
stuck
here's
in the
the
plant.
seed.
I can't get it off. And
Speaking, pink oranges. Oh, let me see what you pick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh, this is what they call this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a very big one.
Oh wow!
You can see from here too.
Look at that.
Our bees.
Nice.
See the beehives up there? So that you guys can try to use. If you don't have the special cracker, you might break your nutcracker. They're really hard nuts.
Yeah.
Jackfruit.
This we
Yep,
call it
different.
breadfruit.
so it's
The jackfruit
pentagon.
has big,
Pentagon pattern, right?
giant seeds.
Right.
inside.
Yeah, it does.
This doesn't
Mhm.
have that.
Actually,
This
maybe
is
it's a
just
hexagon.
meat.
1, 2,
Is it
3.
hexagon?
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, you're right.
five.
Pentagon.
Just throw it on the fire
Uh-huh.
and get it all charred.
Yes, sure.
You had fun this morning, huh?
I mean, I
Oh,
wasn't gonna
wow.
have time to do this, so when you showed up and I did have time, I was like,
All right, have a seat, guys.
Yeah,
You know,
we're
lots
here
of
in the
people get
farm.
blood oranges.
David, what are you having?
You know,
Sour something.
soursop.
Sap.
That is sour sap.
This is the
you.
best blood orange I've ever had. No?
This is orange.
Do you, David, too?
Yum.
Oh, this was the blood orange, right?
It's so good. Often
the
I get
pink-
blood orange, and the only thing is the color.
I've
But
never
this
had.
has definitely
I
a
don't know
flavor.
if I've ever had
To the
one.
The orange. Here, you can keep this down here because we've got another one.
Oh, good.
It's Lilikoi.
Lilikoi?
You know,
That's
first
the
time
Hawaiian-
I had this, Claire.
Oh.
Really?
First time I had this was about 30 years ago
Mm.
in your yard when I was sitting in the hammock.
Hot, in the
Near
hot tub, and we had gotten them
And
up
there
on
was
our
this
property.
plant there, and I picked it up and opened it up, one of these. I never seen it. I smelled
Yes.
it. I
Avocado.
tasted it.
Oh yeah, where'd the
You just
avocado?
did
Seeds too?
No, you spit the seeds out.
Yeah, and usually you strain it, and because when I first did it,
It's
I had
lime
Lilikoi
and-
on the
yeah.
property.
You know
and
what I
I
discovered
got
this
one
year?
of those
Because when we're not
centrifugal
on the
things, and
mainland,
you
we're on
throw
the
the
East Coast.
pulp and the seeds in,
They
and
sell
then
a
the juice
version of
comes out,
tahini
and
on
the
the
seeds
East
stay in
Coast
the middle.
that's not hot.
Video. Thank you.
Just feed that.
You saute it, you fry
This
it,
is
or
our
eat it raw.
fruit. Nice.
Ah.
Eating fruits and this
Oh, fine.
But the young ginger, you don't cook it. The normal
This is when you guys go to crack it, just place your hand over it because the shell will fly up and get you in the eye or something. So just do that.
Well, maybe
Oh, this might be
maybe
easier
David will
than
be
the
our.
yesterday. Well,
Oh, there
So
you
it's
go.
kind of
That's-
similar
Oh wow,
to
that's
hazelnut.
kind of dark inside.
That's roasted.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
roasted already out
Sister,
in the
can you crack
shell.
one? Sister, can you rock one?
I've never seen it. Here, go for it.
Yeah.
All right,
I've never seen
ladies
it
and
like
gentlemen, please pay attention.
I've never had a roasted.
Remember not to
Never.
hurt your hand.
Is it deeply? It looks deep.
My
Wow.
wife always tells me.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Good
Oh,
job. You
not
break
though.
everything. There's nothing in there.
Yes, there is, and we got
Wow.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't
See?
look
This is
roasted.
white.
that's the way they're all. I always
They
see
are
it.
different.
Wrong way.
Might
You
be.
got a raw one in there.
Lucky me.
Mmm.
Is that
It's
one-
yummy.
Is that one French?
Yeah, it's crunchy.
Okay.
It's like
Does
a,
it mean I get to do one more?
Yes.
I think you're going to be the
Mm.
macadamia nut cracker.
It's so good. Oh, crack in there.
You ate my nut.
You're nuts.
You are nuts.
What are you talking
about? Oh yeah, this one is
that
roasted.
one's roasted.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta
So,
pass more.
I think-
No, I'm not gonna pass this to my wife. She'll eat it.
You can pass it to me. I'll eat it. No, just kidding.
You're all right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I drop it. Ta-da!
What do you have?
The compliments the
What did you just do?
I cracked the nuts.
What kind of nuts?
Did you find it?
Macadamia nuts. So yummy.
Would it have its own shell?
Mm.
So are you guys all with the same group?
No.
No, we're all three.
I'm gonna try this.
It's in Kaka'ako, by Ward.
Yeah.
But we actually ship some of our produce over there.
Over to Big Island or over to
Just
this one?
here on
Yeah.
This one. This is a lot easier than doing it on a steak, right?
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh,
I've never saw
right.
that before. That's cool. Very cool.
Especially when I have to do like 10 of these in a row.
And when do you have to do 10 in a row
You're gonna get a lots of muscles.
to get the meat for?
Because people will order them. Sometimes it will be to get the solidified stuff out of there, but other times it's just for the meat on the inside. They have to peel the meat away from the shell with a knife.
And you sell it that way? You sell the meat in a bag,
We put it in a little clamshell, a plastic clamshell.
and then sell it at a farmer's market, or?
No, people buy it. So on Oahu, we have what's called farmland. So all of the farms on the island participate. All their inventory goes onto a website, so people can, from their homes, they can basically grocery shop on the website, and then we have multiple drop-off spots.
They did it. I just tried to get it a little further.
Well, we have CSAs, community supported agriculture, but usually it's all one farm.
It might have, that might have done it. Yep.
I've heard of that on
But what,
Big Island, because I have a friend that does that every week.
So this one you cannot eat?
No, they say they can eat it in times of famine. Yeah.
Beautiful orchids, flowers.